Welcome everybody to a new video here in the J&T Show. Tony, Jose, we just finished moments ago watching WrestleMania and the Showcase of the Immortals.
Mixed
reaction for some of us. Some of us are happy, some of us are sad. Because I'm the happiest right now because I, for the first time ever, won the predictions. Yes!
I lost because of the Divas. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
That was my worst fear.
That's right.
I lost because of the Divas.
Well, I won because of the Big Show.
Damn it.
And you almost got there because of Randy. But anyways, let's talk about WrestleMania's here. Pre-show time. Fatal 4-way. The Usos versus the Matadors versus the champions. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd versus the New Day. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd won their match.
Yeah, I think it was the right outcome.
Yep.
I think the match was okay, but you could see that nobody knew what was going on.
Yep.
Nobody knew who their legal men were.
Yeah,
at the end it was at the end it was like, okay, you have to pin him. 2-3. That's it. Yeah, you won.
Also, I think the lack
good
of
match.
The Usos. There was only one Uso. We needed more Usos. So
yeah, that was because of I don't know, Jimmy or Jay's shoulder injury.
I can tell them apart, to be honest.
Me neither.
Whoever's kissing, Trinity.
Yeah, he got the injury in his shoulder. So
yeah, good match, but ultimately, I think the Usos were the big, missing piece.
Yeah. I mean, the two main tag teams of the match were, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro and the Usos. So
yeah,
one and a half of that.
Yeah, 1.5 of that. Big Show winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
I don't agree with that pick.
I won that pick.
Yes, you won that pick, but I don't agree with the fact that the Big Show is so far past his prime, it can't even.
Well, who do you want it to win? Mizdow?
Or Ryback.
How was he going to toss out the Big Show?
I don't know.
He wanted to Chris Benoit.
Yeah, but I don't know. You had Ryback. You had Mizdow.
I think just Ryback, to be honest. He was the only one with a that presented a challenge.
Yeah, and Big Show was the one who.
I didn't understand why Mizdow would try to, just toss out the Miz when they had a Giant to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, I would have done that after the Giant.
It's like, bye. But anyways, Big Show winning.
Well, I guess, it's not that bad since,
he's the closest.
Yeah, he's the closest resemblance to Andre the Giant.
But yeah, ultimately, I won. So. Then we had the Intercontinental Championship opening, the card, the official event. New champ, Daniel Bryan. Our pick.
As expected.
Oh, I think Dean Ambrose just got a concussion or he almost died there.
Yeah, he could have died.
Damn.
It was
when we saw that ladder being assembled, I was like, I hope Luke Harper goes through it.
And Luke Harper through Dean Ambrose.
Ultimately, it came down to Ziggler and Bryan just headbutted each other.
Headbutts galore at the top of the ladder.
And ultimately,
another Chris Benoit
our guys thing. Yeah. Also, I think it lacked big spots.
Yeah. Oh, we had the powerbomb, but it lacked more spots.
Yeah, I was expecting more. It was 13 minutes or so. So
yeah.
They should have given more time.
It was the right pick to start the event, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I was expecting more of it. It was a good match, don't get me wrong, but I was expecting a little bit more.
They also wanted the crowd to forget about Daniel Bryan. Just get out of the way, just, have 4 hours in between, forget Daniel Bryan.
And, to their credit, I mean, Daniel Bryan was an afterthought after, especially after the Rollins-Randy Orton match.
Yeah. Let's talk about Rollins versus Randy Orton.
That, for me, was the best match of the night
up until later. I wish they could have given more time to this match.
Yeah,
also
me too.
13 minutes.
Very, very good match. I love the ending. That was one of the best endings I've ever seen.
Best RKO in a long time.
Yeah.
Also, Randy, classic Randy.
Classic Randy. Red and elbow patch.
Yes. Ultimately, like I said, I wish they could have given more time, but it was a very good match.
Yeah. Overall, a very good match.
I liked it.
Then we have Sting versus Triple H. The Vigilante versus Terminator.
This Terminator versus the Crow turned into Triple H versus Sting.
Now, there's one thing we don't get, and I think nobody gets. Why did they have a Japanese-style entrance for Sting? Seriously.
I didn't know that Sting was Japanese. Did you?
I mean,
but anyways, this turns into a DX versus NWO. Both teams
that came out of nowhere.
They just
that was great.
They try to take each other out, help their respective, brother.
Yeah.
And then Shawn Michaels out of nowhere, super kick.
Yeah, that was the only, last piece of the puzzle. And Shawn Michaels came out.
We had the Bat versus the Sledgehammer. The Bat actually wins. But then Sting tries to, splash him, and then Triple H
with the one half of the sledgehammer,
bam.
The half that counts. Hit Sting right in the face.
1, 2, 3. DX wins over WWE wins
over WCW.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't you know, some people may say it was overbooking, you know, but I think
agree.
maybe it was a little bit, but I had. You know, I think that was the most fun I had all night.
I know that people will complain about this finish, but the way they got to it,
yeah,
they made it fun. So
yeah,
I'm going to give it a pass. Yeah. Triple H?
Yeah, I think Sting should have won.
Yeah.
And, well, but,
I agree.
You know, if this is actually Sting's last match, I think I don't disagree with the ending with Triple H winning because, you know Vince's philosophy, you have to go
on your back.
So
Sting won 0-1.
Yeah, although I would like to see a rematch.
A rematch, maybe next year. Or SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Next we have the Divas match.
Divas
tag team title. Sorry, no tag team titles for the Divas.
No.
PJ versus the Bellas. You had the Bellas. I had,
and you let me down, Bellas. I hate you all.
Damn,
I'm sorry.
AJ Lee Black Widow submission for the victory and my victory.
And at the start we were thinking like this seems like a
one-sided match.
Yeah, I mean
they kept kidding AJ.
AJ spent most of the match laying down outside. You know, but at the end, what counts is that she got the pin. I mean the submission.
Can't complain about that.
Yeah.
Also, there was a moment in the match where Nikki hit accidentally. Yeah. Bray, I was like, is Bray gonna cost her sister because she hit her or something? Yeah. No, didn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean this match was, not that good.
They got 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I wish they could have given more. I mean, we had a great Paige versus Nikki Bella match 6 days ago. Yeah. They should have put that here.
Yeah. Or at least a fatal 4-way for the title. Or a triple threat match for the title.
Maybe next one, Extreme Rules. That was the fatal 4-way.
Yeah, but it was WrestleMania.
But now let's talk about the U.S. title. John Cena.
As expected again.
Russia versus the U.S. and who won?
USA all the way.
This was back and forth.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I laughed.
Although I think that
Lana was hilarious.
Yeah.
Rusev at this point was waving the flag and John Cena kicks him in the face and
the flag falls. Yeah.
Nah, you dropped that.
Yeah,
that was great.
She went crazy because of the flag. She picked it up.
I laughed.
Yeah, then she threw a shoe at John Cena and the referee.
There were a lot of big moves at the beginning. Yeah. There was the whole 5-knuckle shuffle. When John Cena jumps out of the third rope with a leg drop.
Yeah. What about that super stunner?
Yeah, that stunner from the second row.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, I was
like, damn, John Cena.
At one point, is he gonna do a plancha or a moonsault or something like that?
No.
Then that stunner was great.
Completely out of nowhere.
That was one of the best moves of the night.
I completely agree there. But ultimately, Rusev, John Cena is being distracted by Lana. He moves out of the way. Rusev hits her.
Yeah.
Attitude adjustment 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. And we saw afterwards.
After an accolade, by the way.
Rusev, screaming at Lana and blaming her.
I don't know how he can blame her. I mean, he hit her.
Yeah. And she was just trying to help him.
Ultimately, I like this match, but I thought it was a little...
The finish was a little bit anticlimactic. It was too fast. I was expecting something more jaw-dropping.
Or at least, kick out of that and then another.
Yeah, it was the only
AA. Yeah, he won AA.
So,
good
nice
match.
Outcome. Yeah, good match. But the ending, I expected something more.
Yeah. Then we have the Face of Fear versus the Face of Fear. The Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You said 20, 22. I said 18.
No, I said less than 20.
I said 18, 17.
Yeah. And we came up short, 15 minutes.
The Undertaker looked old.
Yeah, I mean, when you saw him from afar, he looked okay.
He's the Undertaker.
He looked okay, but when you zoomed in and saw his face, you saw, he's gotten very old. With time, obviously.
Yeah.
But the match was very slow.
Yeah, very slow.
It's not one of the best matches he's had.
I didn't like that Bray Wyatt kept, trying to kiss him.
Yeah.
And the Undertaker kept,
You just don't do that to the dead man.
Yeah, don't kiss that dead
Don't
man.
kiss death.
That's a good line, actually. Don't kiss death.
Could be on a t-shirt.
Don't kiss death.
The JN t-shirts.
There you go. But ultimately, the Undertaker, 2 tombstones, puts away Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
22
and 1. I can't argue anything about this match. What I could say is that
it was better than 30.
Yeah, it was a better match than 30. But granted, the Undertaker was not concussed, and the fact that he couldn't have given us a better match, because he's not in his prime anymore. I mean, and Bray Wyatt is not a guy that it's gonna get a great match out of here, especially if you can go with it.
We were talking about, Bray Wyatt, as great as he is, he's not a former world champion like CM Punk or a legend like Triple H and Shawn. So I'm expecting, this is
and besides, he didn't have to build to the match.
But like I said, this is a clear sign that, Undertaker delivering the best match of the night is done. That tradition is done.
Yeah. And, I don't have anything to say that I'm just glad to see the Undertaker back, Be it as it may, it's the Undertaker. He's an attraction anywhere he goes, and it was worth watching that match.
Anyways, before the main event, we saw a lot of yesing with the legends, famous Intercontinental champion with Daniel Bryan. Did you like that?
Yeah,
I didn't care for it. I didn't
care for it, but it was nice to see,
yeah.
I like seeing those legends.
Also, the Hall of Fame, very good class. Yeah. I'm happy that everybody got.
And, the biggest part of, of WrestleMania before the main event was The Rock confronting the Authority in the ring. And with the special appearance of Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, it was a great moment. It went a little too long for me.
Yeah.
They could have cut to 3 minutes.
When The Rock came out with a chance, a little bit long, and then when Stephanie kicked The Rock out of the ring,
and then Ronda not talking, it's like, okay,
took too long.
Let's move on.
I guess they were waiting for Nightfall to come for making the Bray Wyatt and Undertaker entrances, better.
Spookier.
Yeah, but
ultimately, I think I liked it. I thought he was going to set up a Triple H versus
My
The Rock.
favorite part, maybe they will in the future, but my favorite part was The Rock hitting Triple H and then Ronda Rousey taking down the game. That was hilarious. That was great.
He oversold it just enough.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Triple H. He is the man.
Yeah, he is the man.
So,
damn, Triple H, that leg thing.
Yeah.
Damn. That must have hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
But now it's time to talk about the main event.
The most shocking part of WrestleMania.
Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns.
I'll tell you what. This
match of the night, by the way.
Match of the night. That's the first shock.
I thought, I thought he was going to.
No shock in the reaction. I mean, boos for Reigns.
Obviously.
Cheers for Lesnar. No shock there.
No shock there.
The match, man, it was. If you remember, if you saw.
What did I tell you?
If you saw Cena versus Lesnar at SummerSlam,
it was worse.
That beating was nothing. Like what Lesnar gave Roman Reigns.
What did I tell you while we were watching this? We're watching manslaughter on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Damn. 4 F5s.
And we actually saw Brock Lesnar, a WWE superstar, bleed a lot.
He hit his head.
WWE TV, I think since Extreme Rules 2012 with John Cena.
There was a lot of blood here.
Yeah, there was a lot of blood. But I told you, that was the only way I would have believed that Reigns had a chance. Yeah. And Brock Lesnar almost got knocked out with that hit to the steel post, to the ring post. And I was loving the match. I wanted to see the ending. We jumped off our seats a couple of times.
Three Superman punches.
But then the biggest shock of the night.
Seth Rollins
coming out. You were like, who's that music? It's Seth Rollins, man. And I was like, they're still having a match. How is he going to catch him right now? And apparently, that is part of the rules. You can get inside the match.
Anywhere, anytime.
At any time, yeah.
So it turns into a triple threat. Takes out Brock Lesnar. Curb stomps Reigns. 1, 2, 3. We got a new WWE champion. Yeah. Finally, the WWE title is back on the road.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. I'm not against Rollins winning the WWE title. What I am against is and that's not a knock on WWE, it's just personal preference. I wanted to see the ending of the Reigns versus Lesnar match. It was just too good to not see the ending.
They protected Reigns more than Lesnar with this outcome, in my opinion. They made sure he didn't get beat. Because he was going his way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Reigns at the end, after hitting Lesnar in the post, after that, Reigns got, did more than what I thought he was going to do after seeing that beating.
3 Superman punches, 1 spear, and then
2 spears,
and
2 spears,
2 spears, and then 1 F5.
Yeah,
comes Rollins.
Yeah,
cashes in. We got a new WWE champion.
Well, that has to be one of the most shocking endings in WrestleMania history.
Yes. Ultimately, what do you think? How would you rate the overall
WrestleMania?
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
7.
I don't know. I think 7, 7.5.
Yeah. Match of the night.
The
triple threat.
No,
we'll call it a triple threat.
Okay. Well, the singles match / triple threat.
The first 80% of the main event.
Yeah. And honorable mention, Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. Great match.
Honorable mention would have to be Triple H versus Sting.
Yeah, also.
Sorry, WWE versus WCW.
Or DX versus
I was expecting
NWO and Sting.
But did you know that it was 4 guys in DX versus 3 in the NWO? I was expecting Ric Flair.
Well, actually, it was 5 in DX.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
against 4.
DX had one guy more.
Yeah.
But what happened? Like, last night, the Click, everybody was happy.
Yeah, what was that all about? I mean, you were just hugging last night. What is this?
I don't know. But anyways, the night is over. The review is here. What do you thought about the results of WrestleMania? Did you agree with them? Did you not agree with them? The guys that you wanted lost, won. What do you think? Let us know.
How would you rate WrestleMania?
Yes. What's the favorite match? Did the WWE did the right choice with the main event or the ending of Triple H versus Sting? That's the biggest question, in my opinion. Let us know in the comments. Remember to subscribe, like this video, share it, and that's pretty much it, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.